Hurricane Lee becomes Category 5. Well, here we are again, another Category 5 on our hands, this time in the form of Hurricane Lee, would you believe it or not, with a wind speed right now of 160 miles an hour, that's 260 kilometers an hour, and a center pressure of 928 millibars or 27.55 inches of mercury. Currently moving to the west-northwest at 15 miles an hour, 24 kilometers an hour. I reiterate again, this thing has exploded into a Category 5 hurricane. The wind fields, the largest being on the northeastern side, being 120 nautical miles, 110 to the southeast, 70 to the southwest, and 80 to the northwest. Right now, the system is 572 miles away from Barbados, 623 from Guadeloupe, 635 from Dominica, 738 from Anguilla, and 914 from Puerto Rico. That's 920 kilometers away from Barbados, 1002 from Guadeloupe, 1022 from Dominica, 1188 from Anguilla, and 1471 kilometers away from Puerto Rico. As of right now, there are no watches or warnings in effect for this system. So here's the latest cone as of the latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center. This is advisory number 10. Just look at all those endpoints going northwards of the Leeward Islands. However, whilst this rules out a landfall on those islands, tropical storm force winds cannot be ruled out for this area, but we'll come to that shortly. In the meantime though, we'll talk about the sea surface temperatures, which I believe, if I see this right, there's a maximum of 32, so that is not a problem for this system as well. So when it comes to the storm force winds, as you can see, there's at least a maximum of a 20 to 30% chance, at least in some of the Leeward Islands. Landfall is completely ruled out as well. Also, you can also see Tropical Storm Margot in the right of this graph as well. When it comes to hurricane force or 64 knot winds, there is, as of right now, there is practically no land impacts from either Lee or Margot, which interestingly has a maximum of 20% chance of hurricane force winds as the system. We shall wait and see what happens with that system. When it comes to the multimodal diagnostics, they take it for a little bit more strengthening, with deep layer shear kind of a bit fluctuating, but as of right now it's on the low side, which has allowed this storm to practically balloon in size. Sea surface temperatures, as I mentioned, not a problem for the system, and mid-level relative humidity is just on the threshold for being okay. Once again, this system has ballooned in intensity. I believe 24 hours ago it was only a Category 1, and now look at it, a Category 5, headed northwest in the Atlantic Ocean. That's one Category 5 for every basin this year.